Fangirl, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. So for today's video is we're going to talk about how my relationship began with Korea. We have here amazing topics: how I first met Korea and what made me attracted to Korea. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe to see more Korea or Korean related videos. It all started year 2011 when I watched Lee Min-ho's K-drama City Hunter. That's together with Park Min-young, and I got so hooked to them. Fell in love with Lee Min-ho, making him my favorite oppa. Then eventually I fell in love with K-pop and everything Korea or Korean. I became a Wow Korea supporter, and that brings me to Jeju-do, South Korea last year, 2016. And I was even shown into national television.
Hello, Dapper Cats! Annyeonghaseyo!
Then recently I was also invited into a Korean live broadcast.
Hi, Jeshan. Can you please introduce yourself?
Annyeonghaseyo! Hello, everyone. I'm Zestran from Philippines.
And that's all because I'm a huge fan of K-pop. Now I'm also part of honorary reporters and K-influencer, where we can share our passion and love for Korea in terms of writing and making videos of diverse Korean contents. And this is my first mission. As a huge fan of Korea for almost 10 years, let me share to you things which attracted me to Korea, or some things I noticed that Koreans usually do. South Korea's history, culture, and tradition. Koreans are really great in preserving their history. For example, in Changdeokgung Palace, one of the 5 royal palaces of the Joseon dynasty, imagine from year 1392 to 1910 up to now, it still contains the original palace structures and others remains intact. Korea value their culture, like in Korean literature, they are celebrating Hangul Day or the Korean Alphabet Day, 9th of October every year. It is a national holiday in South Korea since 1970. And one thing is, Hangul is the only writing system in the whole world which both the creator and the creation date are known. Koreans gives importance to its festivals. They actually had a lot of festivals, mostly are for families and for good harvest. For example, Solal and Chuseok. Of course, Hanbok, or their traditional clothing, which is being recognized up to now and is actually very famous among foreign tourists. Hallyu, or Korean wave. It is very popular globally and probably the main reason why foreign tourists wanted to visit South Korea. It all started by Korean dramas and then K-pop, and also Korean fashion and Korean cosmetics, which totally trends among many. Tons of K-dramas and K-pop music shows every week is just amazing. I've watched a lot of Korean dramas. It's cool that no one has the same story, like it's all different. And how do Koreans do that? It's really amazing. Korean food. It is very healthy. All ingredients are natural and it's really tasty. I like how it is well balanced. Like in bibimbap, you have rice, meat, and vegetables all together. One thing is, food delivery is just the best. Like anywhere, anytime, you can have your food delivered to you. Even you're near Han River. And most restaurants are open for late night delivery as well. That's cool, right? So if you're craving for something, like you want to have a midnight snack, there's no problem about it. No tipping. Tipping is not expected in South Korea, as most people believe that providing a good service should be standard, and therefore one should not be expecting to get a tip. For example, eating in a Korean restaurant, you just have to pay for your meal. You don't need to give a tip. You won't offend someone by not giving a tip because it is not expected in South Korea. Service or service. So there is a thing called service or service where you can get free stops in Korea to keep customers happy or to keep them coming back. Many businesses in Korea gives away free things called service or service. For example, in a Korean barbecue, when you order a lot of meat, they will give you doenjang or kimchi jjigae, and they will say it that it's service or it's free. You don't need to pay for that. It's on the house. Another thing is South Korea is a safe country. I remember in Jeju-do, on the first day of our tour, as we go back to our hotel, maybe around 8 or 9 p.m. And after that, we decided to walk around that place without tour guide, just by ourselves. And it's actually part of Jeju where it's really far from the city, and I can say that it's really safe. I saw a lot of CCTVs around, and we saw some ajushis like drinking on a bar. It's all good, like really feel safe walking, like you don't have to worry about anything. Also is I'm watching a live streamer in Korea, and it's really proven safe because he's doing a live stream on a Korean restaurant. But before his food is being served, he's going to tour us around that place, not just in the restaurant, but he's going to go out and he's going to the nearby alleys or in the nearby places. And it's actually cool because he's leaving all his stuffs, like his bag, on the restaurant, and no one will try to get something from that. He is that confident that he won't lose those stuffs. Another great thing is in Korea, there are a lot of convenience stores in every alley. Like when you walk, there is a convenience store, and on the other alley there's another convenience store. So if you need anything, if you get hungry, you can go to convenience store and buy the stuffs. Like me, I remember on my first day on Jeju-do, my boots got broken, and I only have that one boots for that trip. So when we came to our hotel, there is a convenience store. The first thing I actually bought in Jeju-do is that shoe glue. The terms sunbae and hoobae. So sunbae is a word that refers to people with more experience at work, school, or etc., while hoobae refers to the people with less experience. Generally, hoobaes have to use honorific language to their sunbaes, meaning they have to speak politely and treat them with respect. But it doesn't mean that, for example, in a K-pop group, you're a sunbae because you debuted early, but you're actually younger, or that hoobae of yours is older than you. It doesn't mean that you don't need to speak politely or respect that hoobae, right? So it's, for me, it's kind of, you know, like, okay, like, what should I do? Like, it's very confusing, especially for Western people, I think, because there is a boss and you're the workers. Like, it's really a big thing in Korea, that hoobae and sunbae relationship. So like in hweshik or Korean company dinners, when your sunbae ask or organize a hweshik, you hoobaes will be feeling like, oh, I should go, I should follow my sunbae, like that, you know, that feeling, like you're forced to go on the company dinner even you doesn't want it, but you have to because your sunbae ask you to go. So that's kind of a sunbae hoobae thing. So hweshik or Korean company dinners, I've noticed this a lot in Korean dramas, that companies in Korea love to organize hweshik on multiple occasions, like when someone is promoted, or when old employers are leaving, or whenever they feel like drinking. So they enjoyed it through eating, drinking soju and mekju, and socializing. And after rounds of doing that, probably ended up in a norabang, in a karaoke room. Last thing is, I don't know if it's just me, but I really find Koreans really sweet and cute. It might be very cheesy and too cute, but for me, I really like those terms of endearments in Korea, like 자기야, 오빠, and yobo. That's for married couples, or it can be neko. I find it very cute when I'm seeing Korean couples wearing matching outfits from head to toe. And not just that, but even cell phone cases. They have matching cell phone cases just to show people around them that, oh, he's my namchin, he's my 남자친구, oh, she's my 여자친구, she's my 여친, like that. For me, it's really cute. It's still cute. Like, oh my god, how I wish. And last thing is, they have a lot of unusual celebrations, like probably you can find it in Korea only, celebrating their 100 days. For others, they are counting their months they are together. But in Korea, it's very different. Celebrating 100 days is very important for couples. And there's also White Day, Black Day, and Pero Day, and many more. So that's it, guys. So hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Let me know at the comment section below if you have noticed those things about Korea too, or what made you attracted to Korea. And if there's anything else you would like to know about Korea, please let me know at the comment section below. So if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so you'll be updated once I uploaded another video of K contents. See you on my next one. Annyeong!